Hello everyone, today we'll be covering Steve McQueen by M83, and this is Tim here. He asked to have this song, or how to create this song, so we're just gonna go through it, and we found this cool website called HookTheory, which basically shows you all the chords for all the popular songs, and so we're gonna take the easy route today and just start here, instead of by doing it by ear. So the only thing we'll need to do really is convert the note names into pitch classes for auwen, and then we'll have to choose the correct sounds and the durations of the sounds and things like that in the arrangement. So let's start with the song from the top and just hear how that sounds. Nice. Cool. So I think we can just create this section first. There will be the root notes of each chord underneath the chord sections where you see it says G, then B minor, then A, then B minor, then G. Yeah, along the bottom there. So the root of the chord is the letter name, like G, B minor, A, etc. Yep. And let me see if I can pause my Discord notifications for a minute. Notifications. Okay, I think I got my notifications turned off for now. So what we'll need to do is set the scale in auwen and set the key. The key is D major there, so that means we'll do a major scale. So you can run the scale command and major. Yep. So the KJ means known just intonation scales. So we'll do a just intonation version of this. If you do KE, it's equal divisions, but it's very close to the same thing. So let's run the tonic space D0 command. So that will set the root note. Basically, that sets the key of our song. And you'll notice that it actually sets the BPM for auwen to 137.6553, which could be a problem for some songs. Luckily, this BPM of this song is actually close to, it's 143, so it's actually close to 137, so it's going to be a bit slower on our end. But basically the reason you have to do this with auwen is because the root note of the scale is tuned to the BPM, and that's great for dance music, but pretty much all pop music is not made that way because of conventions. So we're just gonna do it without doing a key change at a slightly slower tempo. Otherwise you'd have to do it at a key change if we were to bump up the tempo. But the cool thing about pitch classes is they're all going to convert straight from the letters into the key, no matter what key we're in. So now that we have that set up, we'll want to create a little cheat sheet, which will be on a spreadsheet, and we can just basically enter numbers. Let's start from the bottom, so maybe start at like cell 16 and we'll go up to like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can just count up. So you can enter 0 there, and then just 1 above that, and so on, so forth. Yeah.
Wait.
Yep. So the root note's going to be D there at 0. Yeah. So in the box on the right, you can enter D. Yep.
Here.
Yep. And then we have E above that. So this is the steps in the major scale. If you look at HookTheory, you can see all the letters. So up on the left, it counts up. On the left of the piano roll. Yeah. So we have D, E, F sharp. And then, yeah, it just repeats after D. So you can actually just copy up to C sharp and then paste it. Yeah. So those just repeat.
Oops. Sorry.
I think from 13 maybe. Or you can just fill it in. Either way.
Okay.
So G, A, B, C sharp, D. Cool. And then let's see. That should be good enough to get us started. Okay, so let's enter our chords first. So let's go back and let's listen to the song again. So we have that rhythm that's like bum 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 bum. So why don't we just get a bass note in there first? Actually, you can get any bass note, and we'll put it at mel 4, which is going to be the same as G.
Which sample do you want to use for that, or generator?
Let's try a sample first. You can just do S, like bass guitar maybe. Bass, yeah.
You try a new one?
Yeah. Looks like you only have one bass guitar sample. Maybe just try bass. Also, real quick, can you run theme default? It's too high pitched. Ooh, bassoon. There we go.
Which one do you want to keep out of those? Maybe the long one?
I think that actually has 2 notes in it, so we don't want that. So I think just the first one's fine.
Okay. So I'm gonna delete all the stuff that's not the first chop.
Yeah.
So EI means invert.
Yeah, so you'd actually do 0 there after.
Oh, 0. Yeah, 0.
Yep.
Because this deletes everything except the first one.
Yep. And can
you
you
want to adjust the lines?
Can you run tip yes real quick? Tip space Y. Yeah. So you can just drag that kind of maybe up to the left. Yeah. So people can see a bit over, so it's not on top of the scale. Yeah. Perfect. All right. So that will all the commands Tim enters will be shown on the tip box there, so you can get a better idea of what they're doing. Okay, so the bass note has that do 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 do. So it's going to be a fast repetition. So the loop length will be around 2 or 1 or 2, and then the index is at 0. Cool. Then the mel is 4 at first. So that means we're choosing the. Wait, let's double check that actually. Can you go back to the spreadsheet? It's going to be 3 actually. I was looking at the wrong numbers.
So G, yeah, that's 3.
Because we start with 0. So cool. So let's play that. So it's a loop length of 1 actually. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
I think. Let's listen to the song. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. It's actually 2.
Yes.
But we're a bit slower. So on HookTheory, I think you can actually bump the BPM down to like 137.6. Can you go back to HookTheory real quick? See the BPM there on the top right-ish? Yeah, left to, there's a button. Yeah.
Oh,
You could change that to like 137.6-ish. Yeah.
Okay. So, let's run it up, I guess.
That's fine. Okay, it probably only changes the MIDI playback, not the YouTube playback, but yeah, we're good.
Okay, so then let's.
So let's set the length to 2, and then boom, 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 boom. Okay, so it's 16. We're gonna have a bundle of 16. Bum, 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 bum. Yep, and then continue. So CON. And then the track 1 will go. What's the next note?
The next note is
B.
B minor.
So B maps to 5.
B 5, yeah.
Cool. Bum, bum, bum.
It's B minor. Is that the?
Yeah. So the minor actually has to do with the chord structure. Rather than the root note. So right now we're just going to put in the root notes.
Okay.
And B minor and B major both are B, have a root of B. So
okay.
so it's 1 mel 5.
And then we do the same for the next one.
Yep, so that one has, it's a bit longer, see?
Yeah.
So I think what we can do is, why don't you just create a bundle of 64, actually join those two tracks together. So do 0, 1, join, and then do bundle 64. So we'll regroup it into a larger group. Yep, and then we can just actually click that, and you can scroll, 2-finger scroll to zoom in on that. 2-finger scroll on the trackpad or on your mouse. There you go. And then we'll just need to pick the right notes now. You want to try?
Yep. Okay, so A is 4.
Yep, and you can actually just select all of those with a drag. So if you drag over them all, starting from the side, yep, there you go. And the next 4 are also 4.
I think it's not equal length, so.
Right. So the next 4 notes are also 4.
No, yeah.
And then it's back to B minor. So let's listen to that. Nice. And even though now that we have the structure set up, we can always change the bass sound later if we want, but that's a decent enough bass to get us started for now. And now we just need to set up the chords. So I'm thinking for the chords, we can probably do maybe an electric guitar pluck would be best.
Yeah. So, trick guitar?
Yeah.
Maybe just guitar.
Sounds pretty cool. Let's see. Can you solo that track? And then, yeah. I think maybe try that same, you can delete that and then we'll reuse the file path. Yep. So go ahead and grab the file path up a little bit.
Oh, sorry. No.
And then let's try to use the precision sample. So we'll do PS3. So the precision sample 3 will use a bit longer cuts so that we can maybe find a longer piece. I don't know if that helped much.
Oh, it's one solo.
Let's see what other guitar samples you have. You can just delete one. And by the way, you can do just P to play from 0. P is the same as PF0. Yeah, that's not gonna work. It's already a chord. If you listen, you can hear it has kind of multiple notes in it. So
yeah. Probably not what you want.
Yeah. Let's just do sine waves for now, and we can replace it later. Okay. So let's do 1 D, and then just do G space sine wave to generate a sine wave, and then we're gonna do space 0 which is the root note, and then 0 for the octave. So 0 there, and then we'll do the length of the sound, which will be, let's do super long. Let's just do 64, so we have a lot of material. So
like this.
Delete the 4 and just do 64.
Oops.
0, 0, 64, 1. Yeah, so we have a really long sine wave, and you can put the index at 0, and then the first pitch is going to be 4. So you can go ahead and do mel 4 to be at our G. And then we can actually use the chord command to create the chord. So if you click on the HookTheory and click on guides on the top there, top middle,
Top, middle, guides.
Yeah. So you can see now it will outline the chords for us. So if we look above G, you can see all the chord notes. So we have D, then G, then B, then D. And if you check the chords button on the right above the keyboard, you can also see that our root note, the bass that we put in, is on the bottom left of the keyboard. Sorry, just the left of the keyboard. And then the 3 notes we need to add are on the right side. So we have the root note is like an octave lower, and then we have the chord, which is an octave higher, plus 2 extra notes. Yeah, so click on G on the first chord, and we can see,
B, B, G.
yeah, so actually our root note is going to be on B,
B,
which is going to be 5 for us. So we're going to have...
why is it B?
It's an inverted chord, so instead of having the B and D above the G, it's just below it, but it's basically the same. It's still a G chord.
Okay.
Yeah. The root note, the bass note, is adding a lot of context for the chord also, so it makes it more of a G. Okay, so we'll start at B, which is 5, and then we want to go up. How many keys did we go up there? Let's see. So we have
1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5. 2 and 5.
I think it's actually, you got to count the black ones too, the black keys. Wait. No, it's different because it's we're not using a chromatic scale, we're using the major scale, so we actually just need to count up slightly differently. It's going to be...
Oh, right,
Yeah, so B to D is 2, and then D to G is 1, 2,
I don't know if that helped, but...
You're good. I'm looking at the numbers. So we have B, D, and G. Let's just look at the spreadsheet. And then, so go ahead and on the third column, enter a 0 at B. And then you can count up like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up that, yeah. Yep. So that's the root note of our chord is B. And then we're going to go up to D and then G. So we have... The chord structure is 0, 2, 5. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. So root note B, which is 5. So we'll do mel 5, and then chord 0, 2, 5. And you can set the length to 16 and set the duration to 16 and set the... Yeah, there we go. That'll work perfect. So now it just overlaps with our first chord. So let's hear that. Yeah, you can play it with the bass too. Nice. So the way the chords work is the melody, which is the pitch class. Mel controls the pitch class. In our case, it starts at 5, which is B, and then the chord structure is 0 to 5, which gets shifted up by the pitch class. So basically the actual notes are 5, 7, 10 if you add them. If you add 5 to the chord. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So on the left you see the actual pitch classes, and on the right you see the chord structure. Yeah, cool. So do you want to try the next one?
Yes. Okay, so the bass note is still B. And then
Yep. I think it's just a 1 note change. So
it's actually 2, I think.
So 2.
Right?
Yep.
And then F sharp.
Yep.
Which is 4.
Yep. So if you want to delete those other numbers on the second column, that would probably be best. Just delete those. Yeah. Nice. That's actually a pretty good system. Okay. So we got 0 to 5 and then 0 to 4.
Does chord override the existing chord?
Yeah.
Okay. So 2, 4.
Yeah, pretty much everything in auwen overwrites the previous instance of that same command. Nice. All right, 2 more chords.
Okay. Okay, so this one, the root note is A, or I think it's A, right?
It's actually C sharp, but
Oh.
the bass note is A. So what we did is we put the bass note an octave down on our first track we made, and then our chords are an octave up, but they appear to be inverted, so they're often starting with
Okay.
a different note. Yeah.
So C sharp, E, and then, so I think it's 0, 2, 5, and 6.
Nice. So you could actually just duplicate the first chord because it has the same structure, and then
Oh yeah,
you could
0,
just
5.
change the. Yep.
L6.
Got it. And then the duration is 24. Cool.
And the last one is this. I think it's the same. Yeah, same one. Oops, I didn't want to do that. How do I undo that?
So you do MV
Minus.
-9.
Oh, yeah.
So 9 goes to the headphones. And if you click up arrow and just put a 0 after that, it'll go instantly. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. So for that's 8.
Mm-hmm.
And then 8 plus 24 is 32. Oh, no.
Yep, got it.
Yeah, it's starting to sound like it.
Sweet.
Should I join the 2 to 4?
Yeah, you could join 1 through 4. Boom. All right. And there's a bug right now actually with the chords. The chords will double up when you join them.
Should I undo?
I don't know if we can undo it now. Just run 1 chord space N. Let's hear that. Okay. Yeah. So the problem is the chords got baked in when we joined it, which is a bug with this version. So now it's as if we don't have any chords. So we won't be able to edit these anymore. We won't be able to edit the chord structure, but they're basically fine now, so it's fine. It'd be pretty easy to recreate if we need to anyways. So let's create the melody. But in theory, if you're watching this in the future and you have like version 1.7.3 or something, you shouldn't have to worry about that, but yeah. All right, let's try out the melody.
What, like these?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so so I'm gonna put a piano sample. Will that work? Or
Sure.
is it? What instrument is this?
I think it's a voice.
Oh yeah, that's a voice. Yeah, let's put a piano sample.
Okay.
Or I wonder if you can use text to like the generated voice for this.
I can't listen to that.
Okay, let's try piano for now, and then we'll see.
Cool. It's a chord. Probably not gonna be good.
Yeah. Okay.
We need to get you some more samples. Piano. Let's try that. Yeah. It's too soft.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a chord, I think.
Oh no, that's the one shots that I sent you. That should work good.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, let's just pitch it up. Maybe shift it up an octave. Cool. And then sweet. So now you just have to get the durations and the.
Okay, so I think this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. 8, and this was 16.
So
it's like 2 each, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I mean, one easy way would be. Oh yeah, you got it. I'll just let you do it. I think you know what to do.
So I will try to imitate this using what I have on my spreadsheet. So this is on B, and B is 5. So I'll drag this down, and then it doesn't start until the third note. F sharp above is 9. How do I make it bigger? There we go.
Yeah, you drag the corner. You can also duplicate notes if you hold it. Hold Option and drag. You can duplicate a note. Yeah, nice. Then it's over 1. Yep.
Oops, I just deleted it.
Cool.
Yeah, I think that's it.
So wait.
And then I'll repeat that pattern twice.
Yeah, so you can actually just select all of them and then drag it over. So actually click on the top right of the piano roll. See that number 4?
Oh, sorry?
You're good. See that that number on the top right that says 4? Yeah, you can set the grid lines. So if you go to like 16, it will match. Yeah, that will match.
The website.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think.
Yep. Back to the right one. Yep, right there. And then you just need one more purple note. Yep. So every time you create a new piano note, it will pull a random sample from your sound. But since we only have a single one-shot piano, every time Tim does it, it's the exact same sound. But if you were to start with like a piano arpeggio or something, you might notice it has kind of different pitches and different qualities. So the easiest way might be to just use a one-shot sample in this case. But yep, carry on.
So the next part is that's A, which is 4.
Yep.
How long is this? Yeah, that's right. Which is 2, which is 1. I think that's 1. And then last bit here, which is a note above.
Nice.
Let's try this.
Fire.
Very close.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. So what I would do to get that second half is just continue the piano track and then make that adjustment.
It's the same, right?
There's one note different on the second end part. There's one blue note there. On the very end.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yep. So when you continue a track, it duplicates it and also shifts it forward. And so if you zoom out, you can see the whole thing. Yep. And then you can just click the bottom track and make that edit. And you know what? Actually, let's try this. Let's do a different command. Go ahead and delete that one and put the length to 64. And we'll use a different command because with the piano roll, it's easier to see it when the length is not too long, because you notice that it got all bunched up on the left side there. So let's use the next command. So we'll do 2 space next 1. Basically, we want to say we want to edit the next one, and then it automatically applies the arrangement for us and duplicates it. So now if you click it, you can see it fills out the full piano roll. Yep, so it's going to jump up to 4. You'll want to make space for the note first because it can't overlap. So you'll have to edit the yellow one first.
Yes.
Oh, that works actually. I think you can just drag that up. Yeah.
I think it's the one above.
Yep, and then you need one more yellow note. Got it. Cool. right, so
What should we do next?
let's check out the, we can explore the features of HookTheory a bit too. If you click on the piano option on where it says YouTube and piano, you can hear that version. And then it also shows you the guitar chords above the keyboard. You can switch to guitar if anybody's curious about that. Yeah, so let's check out the, I don't know if this is the verse or the chorus. What if you click verse? Oh, it's the verse, I see. So let's click the chorus part.
Chorus.
Oh, sweet. Okay. So yeah, play this one. Cool. Does the first part have any drums or is just bass?
There's definitely a drum in the background.
Yeah, there's a light kick drum on top of the bass, and then there's also some hi-hats, or not hi-hats, but crash cymbals, like kind of making noise. Well, let's just focus on the chords for now, I think. We can do the chorus, maybe.
Okay.
I feel like I need to hear the whole song, maybe, or like at least, because I don't know if this is the full chorus. It seems like there's probably more.
Let me open YouTube. M83.
Stop it. Sweet. So basically it goes verse, has a little intro drum section, then the verse without the melody, then the verse with the melody, then chorus, and then like a little electronic drum breakdown, and then verse. Okay. So let's maybe let's check out the intro. Maybe we can set up those drums and then well, what do you want to do? Do you want to do drums or do you want to do the chorus first?
Let's do the drums.
Okay. So let's check out the intro of the song on the actual video because it's not on HookTheory. So the first thing you want to do is go to Auwen, and you can just mute what we have for now. And I think what we'll actually want at first is a snare, because the snare is kind of the backbone of that first part. So we'll want an 80s snare. You could try to search for maybe 80 space snare. Oh, it's an 808. That's not what we want. Try 80s with an S. Oh, that might be perfect. Let's listen to that. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Let's just, we just don't want it in two parts. So go ahead and delete that, and then we'll, wrong number. No, just delete the whole sample.
You don't want this sample?
We'll use it, but we need to import it with the precision sample.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So use that, and then do PS9, which will, you'll have to go back. And so PS9 uses longer chops instead of shorter chops when it imports it. The way it chops it up, you can use a number to kind of control the length. So when we do 9, we're basically telling the algorithm we want long chops. So it's going to give us one shot. Yeah. Try run that exact command one more time. Curious what's going on there. Okay. Well, it's fine for now. We'll just put some reverb on it. So you can delete.
What was the problem with the sample?
Well, if you click on that found functions, file path where it has the found in front. So that the found is actually a command that it's like a shortcut. So it will open the file path if you hit enter now. Yeah. So we could listen to that if you click. Yeah.
There's another one. Do you want to hear it?
Nah,
want to hear that one?
Nah, that's fine. Let's just put maybe a volume envelope on it, like VE90, and then we'll put some light reverb on it, like parking garage or something. So we're putting it on Effects Rack 1 and then applying reverb. Preset 29 is the parking garage, I think.
Yeah.
Cool.
Do you want to listen to the song again?
Let's listen to the beat real quick in Auwen. Just to the snare. I think the numbers are 8:16, I think. It's halftime.
8:16, you said.
Yeah. It's either 8:16 or 4:16. So let's listen to the YouTube.
Wait, that's the far end on the other side.
Can you start over? One more time. Okay, so I think our snare is in the right spot, and then did you hear it? Where do you think the kicks go? I think I got it, but maybe you can try first, and then I'll...
I'll see what...
Yeah, we can use that for now. That's perfect.
So I think this size is a 16 as well here, right? The size, the length.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'll just use length 16, and then I can duplicate if I need.
Nice.
Okay. I think there's no kick right away.
Right.
Sorry?
Right.
So gotta shift this. I think it's...
So you'll want to look at the placement of the snare. So if you zoom, shrink that down a bit. Go ahead and open the piano roll like you had, and then just move it to the left, or yeah, that works. Okay. So the snare is on the 8, which is that white line in the middle of the piano roll. And so we want the kick pretty close to that, because it's right before the snare, because it's like boom, kick, kick, snare, kick, snare. Yeah, that's where it is, I think. Maybe back 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's 2 kicks after that in the loop. Boom, boom. Yep.
Yeah, let me hear it again, just to be sure. Oh, it's only 1 out of 2, whereas there's 2 kicks.
Listen to the whole thing. It's a bit random.
It was only yeah.
Like, let's try 1, and then we'll do 2, 2, 2.
Okay.
Or 2, 2, 1. So we'll do 1, 2, 2, 1.
So do you want to bundle 64?
Yeah. So we'll do 1, 2, 2, 1. That's pretty close, yeah. Yeah, that's good enough, I think. We could add that on the same rack and maybe bring the volume down a bit on the kick, sure. Cool. And then it goes bump, bump, then it goes bump, 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 bump. So let's set up our song structure. So I think if you zoom out, we'll want 2 phrases at the start, I believe. Zoom out one more time.
That would be the intro, right?
Yeah, so go ahead and set up the kick and snare with an arrangement of 2p, and then we're gonna leave a bunch of room for the verse and chorus. So I think you can do X and then probably like 7 dashes, 4 more dashes. Yeah, and it might end up being more than that, but for now, if you want, you could put 8 more dashes on the end to give us space, because I don't think that part really happens again. Yeah, so now it's just going to play for 2 phrases, and then the dashes mean off, so there's not going to be any kick and snare, and then we can duplicate those and put them on different tracks for other arrangements. Okay, so then our chorus, let's use the same structure, so you can just click up and click up arrow, replace the track numbers with 0 through 3.
I think the intro, those might be different for the intro.
Yeah, so we're gonna edit the pattern right now. So let's do click up arrow, and we'll edit that pattern. So the first one's a dash. No.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, first one's off, and then I think like the next.
Like this?
No, click up arrow. I think something got messed up there. Yeah, that one. Okay, so replace the X with the dash, and then the next 2 are X's. Let's try that for now. And then let's add 2 more X's after that, after the first 2. Sweet. So that should be good. And then our piano is actually a bit different. So the piano is the melody part, which doesn't come in until after 1 repetition, I believe. So you can basically... can you zoom out actually? Can you actually rerun that one with just 2 X's?
Like the arrange?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. And then the chorus or the melody is just on the second half. So then we'll do 2, 3 and replace the first X with a dash. Yep. Ba-boom. I think that's it so far, but we'll have to check.
I can play the song again.
Yeah.
I think it's two for the intro and then four for something in the between, and then the verse starts.
I think we got it right. Let's play it from here, from where it is. I want to hear how that.
Is it?
Yeah. Okay. So we need one extra repetition with the melody, but otherwise we got it right.
Okay.
So, yeah, the whole thing needs to repeat one more with the melody part.
Okay, so 0, 1. Actually,
Yep, cool. And then there's going to be some intensity building up. So if you want, real quick, you could duplicate the snare track and we'll just build a ramp up, in loudness on the last part. Yeah. So then you can shift over the arrangement. Oh, I'll show you a cool trick here. So do T, let's see if this works. We're gonna do, the arrangement unit is 2P and we want to shift over by 2 of those. So basically we're gonna shift over by 4P. So if you do transform arrangement, TA, and hit enter, you can see the options for you can transform arrangements. Go ahead and enter shift and then by 2. Oh, that did not work like I expected. Shifted over by 2B. Interesting. By the loop length. Oh, it shifts by the loop length. Okay. Well, all right. It'll be easier to just do it manually. So you can undo and then we'll just have to edit it so that it overlaps on the last 2 melody parts.
Okay.
So it's just going to build up the last 2 phrases of what's on the screen from 6P to 8P. We're going to have a snare on every beat.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Yeah. So we're just from 6 to 8P, we're going to have a snare on every beat. So go ahead and replace the X with the dash and then
So from 6 to 8P you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have 4, 6. Yeah, I think that's it. There's just one. You can delete or replace the last X with the dash. Yeah. And then that snare is gonna be the same pattern as the bass. Bup, 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 bup. So it has a length of 2.
You said this is a length of 2. You said.
Mm-hmm. And then you can just bundle that to 64. It's gonna be 2P actually. Bundle 2P. Yeah.
2P, which is 32, right?
128.
Oh.
2B is 32.
All right.
2 bars. Yeah. 2 phrases is 64 times 2, which is 128. So let's do dynamics ascending. So we'll just give it a bit of some energy build up there. Yep. And then you can unmute everything and just play, see how it sounds. I mean, you could also layer the kick if you want.
Let me hear the song again.
There's just a subtle kick underneath the bass drum with the same pattern as the bass.
So I can duplicate the kick.
Mm-hmm.
Is this what you were thinking?
Yeah. So we need one X before that. Also, yeah, sweet. So we'll leave the snare on its own to help build tension there. So when the kick drops out, it adds a bit of tension because the low end is being removed. The snare is adding high frequency, which is going to add tension. So then when the kick drops back in on the chorus, it has more impact because we dropped it out for a little while. So now that kick, you can just maybe set up a grid would be easy. Just do 7 grid to 32. cancel. So grid, first number is the length of the chops, which will be 2, and the next number is the number of chops, so that'll be 32. Yeah. And zoom in, make sure those are all on. Yeah. And then you could add a bit of a dynamics pattern, like dyn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we could do like have emphasis like dynamics, descending, descent. You could do, there's a couple ways you could do it. Let's try like 9, 9, 8, 8, 7, 7, etc. So you'll do comma separated. Yeah. So we're just going to drop, till we get 8 notes. So 6, 6, and then we're good. Yeah. So that will be more like a natural drummer because he's kind of hitting harder at first and then getting softer, and then the downbeats, the heavier downbeats are emphasized more. Cool. And there's also some cymbal crashes kind of in the background during that part. So you could do kind of a similar pattern, but with just like a light crash.
For the same as the kick?
Yeah. So I mean, you could actually copy the kick, duplicate the kick, and swap it with a crash sound.
What should I type for the sample?
Crash. So that's the big symbol on the drum sets. That's like zoom in. Yeah, go ahead and solo that and let's see how it sounds. Yeah. If you want to get more crazy, you could duplicate it. Let's just leave it for now. But basically, what you could do is duplicate it and pitch it down a bit and then pan one left and one right. That would make the stereo field wider.
Oh, yeah.
But we can do that at the end. This is just going to be like a placeholder for now.
Okay.
Cool. So let's check it out. There's also a vocal melody during this part, but we can get to that. Nice. Got it.
Nice. Yeah.
Cool.
How do I go back to 0? Okay.
So yeah, how you feeling? Do you want to try it as a challenge to do the chorus on your own, like later?
Yeah, sure. Do you want to finish the intro?
Sure. Let's
Like do the melody on the intro.
Yeah, because we don't have HookTheory for that, so that'll be fun as a challenge.
I think it's BAG. Like maybe 5, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2.
Yeah, we can listen. If you get the piano, duplicate the piano part.
Yeah.
That's where I would start. Duplicate maybe like track 2, and then set the arrangement for that section. So it's gonna be track. Oh yeah, you can just do it on track 2.
Oh, what did I do? And then I want it to be on the first one.
Yep, and one more.
Yeah.
Perfect. And what you'll want to do. So there's two arrangement units on track 2. You can see how it says 1p x dash and then 2p xx. See that?
Yeah, so I can do 1p n.
Yeah. exactly. That will say none, which clears the arrangement on that unit. And something's wrong though. Oh yeah, we just need one X in the front. That's what we did wrong. On the 2P, we just need one X. Sweet. Okay. So then if you solo that, it might be easy to hear. You can click that little button right there. Actually, on the piano roll, on the left, it says SO. On the left, yep, right there. Ba, 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 ba.
I think it's 5 or 12. The first note is 5 or 12, I think.
Okay.
What do you think?
I can't tell until I hear the piano. I think the 3 is up a little bit. Sorry, up like ba, 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 ba. I think that's too fast. The whole thing's too fast right now, I think. If you play it, it'll be easier to see where we're at so far.
Should I just delete everything else?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think it's got to go up quite a bit. And it's spaced out. The notes are a length 4, probably.
Okay, let's just delete that.
Might be too far. Play it. You can just do P. You don't have to close the piano roll. Yeah.
Yeah, too far.
Try that.
And I think it's actually too...
So if you drag, don't drag the corner. See that dark grayish part? That's the resize handle. Yeah. Yeah. Just play that real quick, because I'm not sure that's right with the durations. Yeah. So the durations between it is 6, so it's actually over 2. Yeah. One more. Yeah. You can delete the 2. You just delete the 2. Drag that one up. Yeah.
Is that 6? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So the next one's on the solid line. Yeah. Over 2. Yep. Up 1.
No, I think that's like this.
Up 1, I think. Ba, ba, ba.
I think that's the correct note.
Okay. That's the correct position. Yep. Over 2 to the left, I think. Yeah. So the second 2 is a 4.
The second 2, it's definitely faster at the end. So
the second 2 is the wrong note. It needs to go up to 4. Okay, that's good. And then that's all shifted over. The last notes are all shifted over by 2. That one's fine. That one's good. The other ones are all shifted over by 2. To the right.
I think the rhythm is faster at the end, right?
No.
Okay. Or maybe there's a pause between the 1 and the 4.
There is. So the last 4 notes, drag to select the last 4 notes. Not that, just the last 4. Yeah. Drag over by 2 to the right. Yep. I think that's it. Let's see. Yep. So we need one more 4 at the end. Yeah, it's very close. And then 1 4. One more. Yep. Got it. Pretty sure that's it.
Some reason I keep hearing a 2 when I listen to the song here. Or like maybe there's both. Maybe there's a chord or something.
Yeah. Let's
or maybe a different instrument.
Let's listen to it.
I think you're right. It is a 4.
Yeah.
Maybe the pause is like playing tricks on me.
I think you can tell that one sounds exactly like the next note, so you know it's a 4.
Yeah.
But okay, sweet. Let's unsolo it and see how it sounds. Yep. Cool. You could add a reverb. You could put the piano on the reverb rack. 2 through 4, rack 1. Maybe turn it down a bit to like V7. Cool.
I think there's more of a note 5.
Yeah, that one hangs over. So if you want, you can separate it. So you could do 2 equals -1. And we'll use the separate command, SEP space 2. So break it into 2 parts. Yeah. Yeah,
Is this what?
that'll work. Let's see. I would say remove the arrangement on track 2. Just do 2 arrange none. And then on track 3, let's do 3 next 1. So that will give us the ability to edit both separately. And then track 3, you can add that note back in on the piano roll, just like we had before. 5, it's a 5, yeah. And then close that. And then we'll just make the track 2 a special note. So that one will have a super long loop length, like LE16P or something. Yeah, and then we can just position it, shift over by 64, duration 64, or 128, whatever. Nice.
You want to play?
Yeah, let's check it out. Oh, one thing you could do real quick, put 2 on rack 2, and then we'll add a heavier reverb. Aphex 2 reverb 26 is the psychotic reverb.
6, okay.
Sick.
Let's see if we're missing anything from the song. Like I think there's a background instrument as well.
Yeah, there's a synth arpeggio, yeah.
Yeah, the like.
Yeah. Do you want to try that real quick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you recommend doing?
Let's listen to it one more time. Okay. So
it becomes higher after 2p. It becomes higher, or 4p.
Yeah, it's also it's a polymeter, so it's actually got a loop length of like 12, either 6 or 12. Because it's looping a bit faster than everything else. So and I think the sound, because if you listen to the sound, it's kind of buzzy. So that means it's probably a square wave or a sawtooth wave. But since it doesn't sound very video gamey, then it's less likely to be a square wave. So it's probably more like a sawtooth. So let's...
Shall we generate?
Yeah, let's try to generate. Just do G, enter. We'll search for saw. Let's try just the top one, additive sawtooth synth. You can just click it. Yep. Enter. And we'll just do a long, sorry, we got to choose the pitch index first. So, okay. Pitch 0. Doesn't really matter, but yep. Octave, let's do 1 because it's a bit higher. And then let's do length like 32, and yeah, it auto completed to use 1 because you have your optional arguments turned off. But okay. So first thing we need to do is just figure out the loop length. So I would say, let's see actually. Let's do.
I think you want a shorter one and then bundle. I think.
Yeah, I
to
think
get a different note.
I think it's. Let me see. I think it's a loop. I think it's a loop length of 12. So we could do a grid of 12. So you could do like grid 1, 12. Yeah, and then you can do melody AD, which means ascending, descending, and then length 12, and then index 0. Let's see how that sounds. Probably too loud.
I think the melody needs to be shifted. I
agree.
But yeah, let's correct the volume first. I think it's 3.
Probably more
4.
like 5, yeah. And then we can add it on the reverb rack 2, maybe? Or, yeah, let's try 1 first. Yeah, and then I think you're right about shifting. Probably needs to go up by about 3, yeah. Maybe down 1?
Oh.
Oh, you know what? I bet it's down 1 more. I bet it's.
I think it sounds right for the second half, not the first.
Try shift down 1 more. I just want to see. Yeah. Pretty close.
Do you want to check out the song again?
Yeah. I think it's actually twice as fast as the what we have, which means we'll have to use a different technique probably. So let's try something real quick. If you zoom in and just we'll use the grid command again. So just do grid 12 space 1. So we'll just reverse it. We'll do just 1 long note. Yeah, and then we're gonna do roll 20. Let's set the root note to, let's see, mel 1. I think it's already there. Mel 1. Then roll 24. So we're gonna have a bunch of notes in there, and then we're gonna do roll melody AD. Yeah, that works.
AD.
MEL. Let's see how that sounds. Yeah, I think that's it. And then it just needs to be shifted up. This needs to be shifted up an octave. Not that on the last part of it, right before the verse.
And also, there's it doesn't come in until like 1p or 2p or something.
Oh, okay. Let's check it out. Oh, it's already in there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's just shifted an octave after. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's three repetitions an octave up for 3 times before the verse. So if you zoom out, I think you can see where that is. Yeah. So it's 3 of them. Okay, let's try a trick. So zoom in. 1. Oh, let me see. You're probably just gonna want to use an arrangement unit of 2B, which is half a phrase. So yeah.
Yeah, do you want to do 12 first or 13?
You can do 12 first. So it's gonna be 2B, and then what do you think?
What is a B again? Is that like
So a B is 16, which is fourth of a phrase.
okay.
So it's a bar.
16.
But we're using 2B.
I'm gonna listen to the song again if you don't mind.
Yeah. So I mean, I can tell you it's the last 3 instances of the track before the verse are an octave up.
The last 3.
Yeah. The last 3 instances are an octave up.
So here?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. 7, 8.
Oh.
That's 8. 8 times 12. I'm bad at math.
96.
96. 96. That's 3. No. 96. Let me open up my calculator.
You can do math in auwen too.
All right. 6. Okay, and 2B is 32. So that would actually be 3. Okay. I think I know what to do. Does it matter how many dashes I put?
Yeah, keep it like a power of 2. So I would do. You're gonna want 7 x's, I think, in 1 dash.
7 x's and 1 dash.
I think so. Oh,
All right.
I was wrong. 3. You were right. 3 x's, 1 dash. Yep. There we go. And then now you can
Is
do.
that okay?
Yeah, now you can do a larger arrangement on track 12. So you can do 2p.
Actually, let's do 13, and then we can go back to.
Okay.
Okay. How do you want to arrange this?
Well, first off, let's do track 13. Click up arrow once. Click. And then just add 4 more x's on there. One more x. Yep. Okay. And now we'll do the arrangement on 12 at a larger unit. So so we just want the first x and then a bunch of dashes.
What do you want to do with it?
2p. So do
okay.
2p x.
Oh, I see what you were. Okay.
And then three more dashes.
Do you want to reuse the same as these or no? Same.
Sure. So actually, you could copy it. So I'll check this out. Let's do transform arrangement. So we'll do 12TA. Oh, you know what? No, we can't actually do that. Never mind. Sorry.
Because there's already an arrangement, right?
Yeah. So you could do 9 print. We'll try this just for a learning practice. Print ARR. Copy that. Yep.
And I think that's
track 12 though. You gotta typo. Boom. And then track 13, we'll just need basically the same pattern, but you can use 4p. It's going to be something like that. You might have to adjust it later, but yeah.
Okay.
It's a little harder than it should be. But oh yeah, octave up on 13. Pretty good.
I think it might be 1 after the 13 comes in, like
Okay.
1 12 after. I don't know if that's right. What do you think?
let's listen to it. I think it's right how it is, but
I think maybe you're right.
play it one more time. The Auwen. Oh, so one issue. Okay. Stop. One issue I think might be that our rolls aren't fast enough. So let's try this. Try 12, 13, and we'll do ascending, descending, ascending, descending on that roll melody. So we need roll mel and then 80, 80. Let's see. So yeah, delete one of the L's. Yeah, there we go. All right. I think we should probably wrap it up. But you got the basics there, so you can probably tweak it till you get it right.
Yeah.
Do you have any?
Yeah, thank you.
Do you have any questions about anything that we did? Does everything make sense?
I think everything makes sense to me. So
Okay.
thank you.
Yeah. Awesome. And if anybody else would like to do a popular cover like this, just let me know and we could arrange it and I can walk you through it and we'll screen record it just like this. So, and Tim, do you want to show everyone your Bandcamp page real quick just so they could check it out if they made it this far?
Okay, well, there's not much on it, but it's ntim
.bandcamp, yeah.
band.
Yeah, so
There might be more, but yeah, nothing exciting yet.
so this is Tim's alias ntim, and he's been just started learning how to use Auwen, and I think you said you played some like classical music in the past, or
No, I've learned piano and music theory. My
okay.
piano skills are very rusty. My music theory skills are okay.
Nice. Yeah. Well, it'll be fun to see you add more tracks here, and if anybody's curious, they can check it out here. And we have the whole list of all the artists who use Auwen on sonyair.net. Yep, under the artists section. So you can check out what other people are up to with Auwen as well. All right. Thanks so much, everyone. See you on the next one.
Bye.